This week, former U.S. President Barack Obama is traveling to Africa for the first time since he left office in January 2017. During his visit, he will travel to Kenya and South Africa, two countries he holds close to his heart, as Kenya is the Obama ancestral home and South Africa is hosting a convention for the Obama Foundation. Obama recently revealed to his Facebook followers that the African continent has been a profound influence on him, and thus, in keeping with Africa's extraordinary literary tradition, he decided to share a list of books he would recommend for summer reading. Below are the Obama-approved books to pack in your suitcase for your next vacation or simply for a jaunt to your nearest park. Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. What Obama Says, a true classic of world literature, this novel paints a picture of traditional society wrestling with the arrival of foreign influence, from Christian missionaries to British colonialism. A masterpiece that has inspired generations of writers in Nigeria, across Africa, and around the world. You can buy it here. A Grain of Wheat by Ngugi wa Thiong'o. A Grain of Wheat by Ngugi wa Thiong'o. What Obama Says, a chronicle of the events leading up to Kenya's independence, and a compelling story of how the transformative events of history weigh on individual lives and relationships. You can buy it here. Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela. Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela. What Obama Says, Mandela's life was one of the epic stories of the 20th century. This definitive memoir traces the arc of his life from a small village, to his years as a revolutionary, to his long imprisonment, and ultimately his ascension to unifying president, leader, and global icon. Essential reading for anyone who wants to understand history, and then go out and change it. You can buy it here. Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. What Obama Says, from one of the world's great contemporary writers comes the story of two Nigerians making their way in the US and the UK, raising universal questions of race and belonging, the overseas experience for the African diaspora, and the search for identity and a home. You can buy it here. The Return by Hisham Mattar. The Return by Hisham Mattar. What Obama Says, a beauty-written memoir that squarely balances a graceful guide through Libya's recent history with the author's dogged quest to find his father who disappeared in Gaddafi's prisons. You can buy it here. The World as It Is by Ben Rhodes. The World as It Is by Ben Rhodes. What Obama Says, it's true, Ben does not have African blood running through his veins. But few others so closely see the world through my eyes like he can. Ben's one of the few who've been with me since that first presidential campaign. His memoir is one of the smartest reflections I've seen as to how we approached foreign policy, and one of the most compelling stories I've seen about what it's actually like to serve the American people for 8 years in the White House. You can buy it here. More about Barack Obama. Obama Books. Book Reviews.